All right, welcome into. I can't even remember the
Blind
name.
World
Blind
of
World of
Sports.
There you go. You do it this time, Jay.
You can find us over on Twitter at Real Jason Darcy and Drew.
At Real Drew Darcy.
And we have some breaking news tonight. The Carolina Panthers and Chicago Bears have made a trade, and that's big news for the Carolina Panthers. They traded up from the number 9 pick to the number 1 pick, and we're going to talk all about it right now. So consider subscribing and hit that like button. So, Drew, what you have to say about the Carolina Panthers trading
I
up?
like that they had to give up. Let's see what they gave up first. They gave up 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
And 2 second-round picks. And DJ Moore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a Saints fan, I like that they gave up all that. They gave up the number 1 receiver and future draft picks.
Yeah.
But they're going to be possibly trading down that we'll talk about later.
Yeah. But, I mean, trading up, they need a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you said, it helps the Saints giving up DJ Moore.
Yeah. Now, they're going to get a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to get a rookie quarterback, probably Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, I'm assuming.
Well, what I heard,
they
were talking when I was watching after all this on ESPN and stuff. They were talking about maybe CJ Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
That they might. That's who Carolina I think likes. I don't know how true it is or if they're just saying it. But also they might be able to. They might trade back down and recoup some more assets.
But I think that would be smart.
But yeah,
because there's including Anthony Richardson. That's four guys right there. They got CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levis, and Anthony Richardson. That's 4 guys right there. And the Raiders are still looking for a quarterback. What pick they got? I forget.
I don't know.
Number
I think
4 or 5? 4?
No, not the Raiders.
What do they got?
I think they have mid first.
Mid first.
The Raiders, Seahawks, number 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't know what you did.
But anyway, I mean, with the Carolina Panthers trading up, that's going to help them in the long run to get their franchise quarterback. And
and if they like 2 or 3 of these quarterbacks, they can trade back down. Because the reason I think they traded up all the way to number 1 is because the Texans they're not trading down.
No,
they're taking a quarterback. The Colts are taking a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So now they kind of have the control in their hands. Okay, we can either take a quarterback or we like 3 of these quarterbacks. We can trade back down. We could trade to the Colts at number 4 and still get a quarterback.
That's who I was thinking of, not the Raiders, the Colts.
The Colts, yeah. But now they have to watch. If they trade to number 4, the Cardinals always can trade down, and they could have 3 quarterbacks, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think that'll be rare. I don't know if that ever happened before.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever happened.
I don't know the history of that, so.
I mean, it would be a smart idea for them to trade back down.
Yeah.
Because if they trade down, they probably could get another first. You trade down to the Colts, you might be able to get their next year's first.
Yeah.
So you'll have a next year's first.
But see, if I'm the Carolina Panthers, you traded up, you gave up 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and not all in this year's draft. So you didn't give up a whole lot. I mean, you gave up DJ Moore.
I mean, that's a good bit because now you're drafting a quarterback and you don't have a number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
So you basically Justin Fields.
And that's what I was going to say. So if the Carolina Panthers are smart, they would trade back.
Yeah, just recoup some, and they're probably still going to get the quarterback they want. They wouldn't have got him at number 9. So you trade up to number 1, you recoup some assets, you trade back down. It's probably going to be to the Colts, I would think.
Yeah, and I wouldn't take if I'm the Carolina Panthers, I wouldn't take any picks next year for trading.
Well, why not?
Well,
because
you want to rebuild fast.
You want to rebuild fast, but
so I'm thinking you take. Say just the Colts, for example. You trade back to number 4.
You think the Colts are going to have a good team next year with a rookie quarterback?
No.
All right, then take their next year's first.
Yeah, but then you don't get many picks
this
year.
It doesn't matter.
And you need the picks this year to help your rookie quarterback.
It doesn't matter. You probably can get, if you trade back to the Colts, you could probably get their 4th, their next year's first, and like a 3rd. You could probably get this year's 3rd.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking about this year. You're gonna just say, okay, CJ Stroud. He has nobody to throw to now. DJ Moore's not there. You don't have
but you don't have to start him this year either. You can sign a veteran.
Oh no, you take a number 1 quarterback, you better start.
Yeah, well, if they trade down, it's not going to be the first overall pick.
Well, if they trade down, yes.
So,
but if they don't and they take him number 1, he got to start.
No, he doesn't.
But that's the whole
He
reason.
does not have to start. You do not have to start a rookie quarterback.
You don't have to.
Would I? Yes, but
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you have to do a veteran just for at least for the first few games, while the quarterback's learning, let him learn, and then okay, it's time for you to come in. Patrick Mahomes he didn't play his first year.
I know Alex Smith did.
All right,
But Patrick
he
Mahomes
was like the number 10th pick.
That's right. He wasn't number 1.
So what? Play him.
My thing is,
if
I'm drafting a player number 1, that means my team is horrible.
So why you want to stick him out there?
Because he has to make it better.
Yeah, let him get hurt, then he won't be able to play at all. That's the chance you're taking.
That's a risk.
Yeah. And I mean, I would play him too. I'm taking number 1. Yeah, he's probably playing. Yeah. But, I mean, there's no harm in getting a veteran and let him sit a few games and see if your teams can do good without him for a while.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And the Panthers, now they have to replace that receiver.
Yeah,
they don't have.
And that's what I was saying. Take as many picks as you can get this year because you draft a quarterback. Well, you got to get.
They could sign a veteran receiver. You can let your rookie quarterback start, and they have Odell Beckham. You can go get, and Adam Thielen. Go sign them both. 2 veteran receivers for your rookie.
2 old receivers.
And you get their next year's first.
Man, that's 2 old receivers though.
Don't matter.
Were the Carolina Panthers one of the teams? I forget. There was 4 teams that was going to watch Odell Beckham.
I know it was the Giants, the Patriots.
Jets, Patriots, and there was another team, but I don't know who it was.
I don't know.
It was 4. It could have been the Carolina Panthers. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, you got to draft. You got to do a lot of drafting and draft. You're
gonna have to get some offensive line. You have to protect him now.
Yeah.
You have to get him a receiver. You got to give him some offensive linemen.
Yep.
And that's why if I'm a rookie quarterback, I don't mind falling. Let me fall as far as I can to get me to a better team.
Yeah. So does that make this trade right here for the Carolina Panthers?
It don't make them better today.
No, it doesn't make them better today.
It will make them better in the future because now they're going to have a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
They haven't had one since Cam Newton.
That's right.
They tried to trade for Sam Darnold.
Let me ask you this. The Carolina Panthers had Cam Newton, a running quarterback. You know where I'm going with this?
Nope. I know where you're going. No.
Should they trade down and take Anthony Richardson?
No.
Why not?
Now they might like him, but
because he's the same type of quarterback Cam Newton had.
Then if you draft Anthony Richardson, then you better sign a veteran because he's not ready.
If Carolina Panthers are watching right now, they can tell you they watched Cam Newton play. They loved him.
Cam Newton was the number 1 overall pick, so they played him, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right. If they trade down, Anthony Richardson ain't gonna be number 1 pick. So you can, and according to you can play a veteran then.
Well, yeah.
Sign a veteran. If you draft Anthony Richardson, I would have a veteran waiting because he's not ready.
Yeah.
You let him learn for as long as he can, and then you put him in. If you draft the other 3, it would benefit all of them to sit.
Mm-hmm.
But Anthony Richardson, he would benefit him the most.
Yeah. But I'm just saying though. I think, look, Carolina Panthers fans are used to Cam Newton. They
might have got tired of him. Who knows?
I think they was calling him Superman, man. Something like that.
Well, he might have called himself Superman, but
well, I mean, I'm just saying. But so if they were used to Cam Newton, Anthony Richardson got the same game he had. So hey, the next Cam Newton back on the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, but Cam Newton was, I don't know if he jumped up to number 1 or if he's always considered a number 1 pick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Cam Newton, he won a Heisman, right? Did he?
Yeah, I think so with Auburn.
All right, he won the Heisman. What Richardson won? Nothing.
He won the fans over.
He didn't win nothing.
He won the NFL Combine.
He won the NFL Combine. That's the only reason he's jumping up so high.
Yeah.
Because of the Combine.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not ready, though.
Yeah.
So it all depends on who they draft. They might just stay there, but if they were smart, they would trade back down,
recoup some draft picks,
and take their quarterback.
Yeah, because like you said, they need offensive line, they need receiver, they need running back. Well, no,
their team is. I mean, out of the Texans, the Colts might be about the same, but they're almost ready to win. They just need to hit on their draft picks and sign a couple veterans, and they'll probably be able to win this year.
Yeah. Now, I have a question about the NFC South. Does this move for the Carolina Panthers make them the number 2 team in the NFC South now, behind the Saints? Because
No,
Saints
no.
already got Derek Carr, the best quarterback in NFC South now.
You would think this quarterback's coming in better than Kyle Trask and
That's what
but you don't know. They haven't played in the NFL yet.
Yeah.
Nobody that the NFC South teams has but Derek Carr. So
Yeah,
I mean, it all depends
that's what I was saying. I mean,
what
the
the rookie
Carolina
does.
Panthers drafting a rookie franchise
because
quarterback.
the Falcons are
hopefully.
going to draft one. That's why I think these teams aren't going after Lamar Jackson because they were out early. The
Yeah.
only reason you get out early on a Lamar Jackson type of quarterback is because you were drafting a rookie.
Yeah.
So I understand if they got out because they want a rookie quarterback, which I think all these teams do. So I could see the Falcons trading up to the number 3 to jump the Colts.
But does it pay?
If you want a quarterback, yes. If you want a certain
What
quarterback,
pick the Falcons got?
I think number 8.
Okay, they should.
They can trade up. That's what I'm saying. They can trade up.
No, I'm saying they can stay there and get a quarterback.
Maybe not the one they want, and they might. You never know. They might have someone jump them. The trade. A lot of trades can happen. One already happened.
Yeah.
Carolina jumped the Falcons already, so the Falcons, if they want a certain quarterback, they better trade up because the way it's looking, they're gonna have 4 quarterbacks in the top 5.
Oh yeah.
They're saying Bryce Young might fall. I think Nick Saban went on Stephen A. Smith's podcast.
Yeah.
And they said, I don't know who was saying it, but they were saying, well, why would Nick Saban be going on Stephen A. Smith's podcast? Like, what he needs to go on there for? He's like, Bryce Young's stock must be falling.
Well, he don't have to fall far. He's short.
Jason.
That's a good one.
I'm fixing to leave. I'm going home. No. I said it's stock.
I know.
That's dumb. That's dumb. I quit.
But
go ahead now. I ain't talking.
But yeah, if his stock is falling though, it's not good.
Nope.
I don't know why it would be falling though.
Because they starting to like the other quarterbacks better. They bigger. I don't know if they have stronger arms. I mean,
yeah, because I was fixing to say, I think Bryce Young could make all the throw. He's accurate and stuff, but he's small. I don't know if he got the strongest arm.
Yep.
So I don't know. But whoever's going to be the Carolina's going to take is going to be their franchise quarterback. Now, do you like the Chicago Bears move?
I like it to an extent. I wish they would have. To me, if I was them, now they probably looked at all their options. That's probably the best deal, but I would have tried to trade down twice.
So you'd move back like a couple spots?
If you could, like with the Texans, see what the Texans were offering you. Mm-hmm. But they've been talking trades, so that might have been the best they could have gotten. But I would have liked to see them trade down multiple times.
Yeah.
At number 9, they probably still can get Jalen Carter. What he did.
Well, I heard they want an offensive lineman.
But I don't know. But remember, now that they have the extra picks, they can move back up in the first round.
They can. They can take their 9th pick and whatever.
No, you can stay there.
I guess if you want to get back up to the back end of the first round, yeah.
And that's what That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see them trade down twice. But Jalen Carter, what he did, he's probably going to fall to them.
Yeah.
So he's still an option there. But and they have DJ Moore now.
Yeah.
They finally got a number one receiver. That's their best receiver by far.
Yep.
Claypool, maybe he can.
And they really couldn't have done any better because I think the top receivers I heard was Jacoby Myers and DJ Chark.
They're not bad receivers.
No,
they're not number one.
They're not number one.
They got the number one though. So now you can go get another.
So go get a DJ Chark.
Go get Myers. Go get Odell. Go get somebody.
They're not getting Odell.
I don't know.
Odell don't want to play in Chicago.
He's gonna go to whoever wants to pay him. Otherwise, why not come to the Saints? Every other LSU player, they bring in the old veterans. They don't draft them, but they sign the veterans. But yeah, I don't know. I think he wants a big contract. He's trying to get like $20 million a year, I believe.
Yeah.
And the Bears, I don't think they're gonna sign him.
No. Either. But you got DJ Moore in this trade, you got the 9th pick. I don't know what they're gonna draft there. Like you said, they could take Jalen Carter. They could take an offensive lineman. They could take
Or even if if Jalen Carter falls to him at 9,
Mhm.
and he might still fall. Why not trade down a little bit more? They can still trade back down from the 9th and get some more picks. I don't know
because
if
they got a lot. They got a lot of rebuilding to do.
Yep. So
So the
say
more
one of those quarterbacks fall. Who's that number 10? I don't remember. I think it might be. Oh, it's the Eagles. The Eagles aren't taking a quarterback.
no,
So
unless they trade in Jalen Hurts.
they're not trading Jalen Hurts.
I don't think so either. I'm
No.
just throwing that out there.
Nah, unless there's Eagles are looking at somebody, someone can jump them to move down with move up with the Bears. So
Yeah.
that can be a possibility. But yeah, the Bears need a lot of help. So anything they kind of draft is going to help them.
Yeah.
And this trade actually it starts them in the direction of building a team around Justin Fields instead of just having Justin Fields.
Yeah, and that's what I told you before. I felt like Justin Fields is a franchise quarterback. You just got to put a team around him. He didn't have no receivers.
It's still risky because he's more of a running quarterback. He can.
Well,
it's not that he don't have an arm. It's just can he make the throws from the pocket and stuff.
Yeah, but the good thing is he's playing in a cold climate, so you have to use your legs a lot. You can't throw it all over the field.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Yeah, you can.
How?
Patrick Mahomes does.
Not in the cold.
Yeah, it gets cold in Kansas City.
Yeah, but on those, I wish I had stats in front of me to show me. What's his stats when it's snowing, and what's his stats when it's
probably
not?
better than the other quarterback. It has to be. I mean,
could be.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the Bears trade to trade back because, like you said, you need a rebuild. At number 9, I think they need to get a left tackle.
I don't even know the names of the offensive tackles this year.
Me either. We're gonna
offensive linemen.
Before we do the NFL draft coverage,
we're gonna be
doing
some more research.
Yeah, we're gonna be researching. So yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we will be doing NFL draft live coverage.
Yeah, we're gonna have someone else with us. That way they can read who gets picked and stuff. I don't know who's gonna do it yet.
Yeah. Because if y'all didn't notice, we are blind too. So
yeah,
just to let y'all know.
Well, I mean, I think it's in our bio.
Yeah.
But maybe they didn't read it.
Yeah, they might not. If they just joined us. So
yeah.
they need to know that. But yeah, so I mean the Bear at number 9, man, they could do anything. They, like you said, they could trade down, they could take a receiver.
They could take a receiver.
They could but I think they need a left tackle. They need a
But yeah, you gotta protect Justin Fields.
You gotta protect Justin Fields' blind side.
But they have offensive linemen in free agency.
Yeah,
they have Taylor Lewan from the Titans.
Orlando Brown.
That would actually be perfect right there.
Yeah.
That would, if I'm the Bears, you sign Orlando Brown. You go take him from the Chiefs.
Yep, because he's a free agent.
And you sign it. That's your left tackle.
Yep.
You'll be able to protect Justin Fields.
Then you don't have to waste a draft pick on that.
And I mean, if you really want to, go sign the Titan center, Ben Jones. They cut him.
Yeah.
Go sign him too.
There you go. You already rebuilt your offensive line.
Yep. And you can use that pick on a receiver, or you might not need a receiver, but you can use that second one.
Yeah. So in free agency, you would have Ben Jones, Orlando Brown on offensive line.
Depends on the money situation, but they could. You can manipulate the cap to be able to get.
Everybody does. So
yeah, Saints do it the best.
But. Yeah. Then you got DJ Moore, a receiver in that trade. So I mean, that's a good start right there for the Bears if they do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't take them long to rebuild their team. They would be able to contend at least for the playoffs. I wouldn't say the championship by signing those offensive linemen because Justin Fields, you don't know.
Yeah.
But it would be a great start.
Do you know who the Bears corners are? I didn't look it up. They still got that Fuller guy.
I want to say I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look at all that.
Me either. I didn't look either. But I mean, they need help. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So this trade's going to help them get what they need, the pieces they need in place. They may not win this year. Like they might not make the.
If they get their 2 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And they draft Jalen Carter, and depending on what else they pick, I think they could make a run at their division.
Well, yeah, you can think about it. Well, who is it? The Packers, Lions.
I think it's Packers, Lions. And it's the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings.
I think it's those.
I mean
the Vikings look like they blowing it up.
They blowing up. Yeah, Darius Smith don't want to be there no more.
You might as well get rid of
they shopping Dalvin Cook.
Shopping Dalvin.
Adam Thielen's released.
He's released.
So
I think they cut something. They cut Eric Kendrick.
yeah, Eric, that linebacker,
Yeah.
Hendricks, yeah.
Um,
So I mean, they're
and
blowing it up there. So they're not going to be as good.
you might as well trade Kirk Cousins.
But Kirk Cousins probably on the block
trade
next.
trade him, and Justin Jefferson. You might as well blow it up all the way. If you go, they don't pay to try to win a little bit. Just go for the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Trade them all.
So the Vikings are going downhill.
Packers.
The Packers, you're probably losing Aaron Rodgers.
Or they might have him back, or they might have to cut him. That's what I tweeted out. I'm like, well, if Rodgers don't go to the Jets, and he wants to play, he's not retiring. He wants to play for the Packers. The Packers can't trade him.
Mm-hmm.
Would they just cut him?
Yeah, I mean,
if they don't want him.
Look,
it came out earlier. Some retweets by some, I think, of some of the Saints media members and stuff that the Packers don't want him. They done with him. Now, if he comes back, like, they have no control. If he comes back, I mean, I guess they stuck with him.
Yeah, and the way you like you're saying, if he comes back, you're paying him $60 million.
You're paying $60 million. So are you going to cut
cause
him?
trouble in your locker room?
Yep.
If you cut him, you're still paying him $60 million, and he's off your team. You don't have no trouble.
So, and you don't get no draft picks, no nothing. So, and what I was hearing, they probably not going to get a first round pick for him.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be a second. So
that's
it's like
right.
The Bears, they could win this division depending on how Jordan Love. You don't know what he's going to do.
And the Lions, they're not nothing really. I mean,
hopefully these are the teams that are in the division.
Yeah, I believe it is. I looked it up before we came.
Now, the Lions are actually. It depends on how Jared Goff plays. It all depends on the quarterback, but and the coaching for them. It depends on how their coaching does, but they're actually done good last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could win some more games, and they could possibly compete for that division.
Yeah. So what's going on with what is that, the NFC North? I think that's what it is. The Packers losing Rodgers, turning it over to Jordan Love, so you don't know what their team's gonna look like.
The Lions are building a solid team.
Yeah, the Vikings are on a downward spiral.
Yeah. So you're basically fighting the Lions for the division.
Yeah.
Depending on how Jordan Love plays.
With this trade, it's kind of propelling Chicago to the front of the pack now.
Yep.
If they draft correctly.
And free agency.
And free agent. If they hit on all that stuff, they can win that division easily. Now, so I love what the Chicago Bears did. Keeping Justin Fields. I'm glad they didn't.
I'd have traded him. I'd have traded the first round. I'd have traded everything. And I'd have got more draft picks, and I would have took one of the quarterbacks. That's what I would have did it.
Drew, but Justin Fields.
Well, he's already going on his third year.
Okay, and
you have to pay him in another year. Fourth year, they want a contract.
Yeah.
They have the player option, the team option that they can pick up.
Watch this year. He's going to throw for 5,000
Oh, he might.
yards.
I'm not saying he won't. I'm just saying what I would have did.
Yeah.
I would have got draft picks for him. If I could have got a first, I would have got a first. Then look what they just got.
Yeah.
So they had 3 first-round picks to play with. And they could have drafted a rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They would have had DJ Moore. You could have signed veterans. You would have had the same thing, just another pick and a rookie quarterback. Why not?
Because Justin Fields good.
We'll see. He's good at running. He didn't do that great at throwing last year.
Okay, let me tell you.
I'm not saying he can't get better.
But listen, Justin Fields has been in the league already.
Yes, and
he's a pro.
And he's going to want a bigger contract too.
I know. But you would rather trade a pro that's been in the league already, knows the ups and downs of the NFL. You would trade him for an unproven rookie that you don't even know if he could throw the ball in the NFL. Just because he could throw in college don't mean he could throw in the NFL.
Justin Fields couldn't throw in college.
But look what he's doing now.
He can't throw in the NFL. He can't throw. So you want to stick with a quarterback that hasn't thrown the ball very well in the NFL.
He didn't have a receiver.
Okay, we're going to find out this year.
That's right, DJ Moore.
No, I'm not saying...
DJ Moore is going to be MVP.
It's not like I hate Justin Fields.
Yeah, I know.
I would have took him on the Saints. If they were offering... If the Saints could have traded the 29th pick, I would have traded it for Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have to. We got Derek Carr, but...
But since you had the first overall
pick... That's
pick,
right. I don't have to now. Now, okay, I got the first one. I can do whatever I want. Okay, Justin Fields, you're gone.
But what do you think you would have got for Justin Fields?
If I could have got a first round pick, I would have did it. That's I don't know. I'm not in the trade talks. If I'm in the trade call, I'll see who's giving me the highest.
Yeah.
I don't know what they offered. They didn't say.
Well, the Bears did good. I like the Bears trade. I mean, overall, it was really a fair trade if you think about it. Because there's some trades.
Well, it's gonna be. This might actually work out better for the Panthers just because if they trade back down,
Yes,
they can recoup some picks and still get their rookie quarterback they want. So we don't know. You won't know that until after the draft.
I wouldn't fall any further, or I wouldn't move back any further than
Number
the 4th pick. Yeah,
and you're still taking a chance there. Now you still would be able to get one of the top 4 quarterbacks.
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I know who they want. I'm telling you. Watch.
They might.
You want to make a bet?
No, because I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, who you talking to?
I got sources.
Yeah, right. You watch Twitter, and that's all you watch the same people I watch.
But I believe they want Anthony Richardson.
They might.
Because they already, like I said, they already used Cam Newton. So
yeah,
I
but
think
it's not the same coach.
It's not the same coach.
Frank Wright might want a pocket passer. He's the head coach of the Panthers, so.
Well, I know that.
All right.
But I'm still saying the owner, the GM. I don't know. Is that a new GM? I don't remember. But the owner knows what Cam Newton was, and if he wants to imitate that, you go get Anthony Richardson. So that's what I'm just gonna say that right now.
And Cam Newton only lasted till he's 30 years old.
Yep.
All right.
But he made it to the playoffs a lot.
You want a quarterback that's gonna last 20 years, not 10. And how old is Anthony Richardson? I don't know.
Let me ask my phone. I'll ask. How old is Anthony Richardson?
I don't know. Okay. No, but they don't know him yet. See,
don't.
Siri don't even know. When Siri don't know him, I wouldn't take him. Well, I asked about Bryce Young. Watch this.
Okay. How old is Bryce Young?
Bryce Young is 21 years old.
See, there you go. If Siri don't know how old a person is, you don't take him.
Because he's not known.
That's right. You don't take him with the number 1 overall.
So you go by Siri.
Go by Siri. Start asking Siri. She knows.
Yeah, they probably don't even know C.J. Stroud.
I can't say that she does. I don't know.
Let me see. How old is C.J. Stroud?
I think she does.
Okay.
Nope. See,
Yeah, but it might not pick it up right.
But you said Bryce Young stock is probably falling.
He probably is.
So, but Siri
for people that Siri don't know.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean,
won't know Will Levis either.
No. But what? Yeah, maybe the Carolina Panthers want Will Levis. Who knows?
Yeah, it all depends. And if they might want all, they might be comfortable with all 4. If you're comfortable with all 4, you can trade back to the 4th and say, okay, whoever
I get,
that's
I get.
right. It could go any way.
Yeah.
And that's why if I was the Bears, if I liked all 4 of those quarterbacks, I could have traded down to the 4th. And then whenever it got to the 4th, if they still had a couple of them there, okay, let's see about trading back down again.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And what if the Bears are thinking about drafting a quarterback just in a later round?
What? Or what? I mean,
what if they're trading back to number 9?
They're not.
And well, I'm just saying this.
And they can always take a backup
because now they got a couple 2nd-round picks this year. No. So what if they take a Hendon Hooker?
They're not taking Hendon Hooker. You know why?
Why?
What I heard, I think he's 25 years old.
So?
I didn't know he was 25 years old.
Yeah.
I've been wanting him. I'm like, yeah, I liked him because he lit up LSU. But that's whenever I like.
Well, that's why he's so good. He's a veteran.
Yeah, no. The Saints. I'm glad the Saints got Derek Carr. 25-year-old rookie. I don't want to take in the 1st round.
Why not?
No.
He's a veteran. 25. He's a veteran of the game.
No, he's a veteran of college.
Yeah,
you want him to be a veteran in NFL at 25.
Well, that's not how it always happens.
Well, they would on my team. I'm not taking a 25-year-old quarterback.
So you're not
drafting. Brandon Weeden.
He was 28 when he got drafted.
28 in the 1st round. They were stupid. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have drafted a 28-year-old. Not in the 1st round.
It's only 3 years difference. Nope.
So what does the age have to be for Drew to draft anybody?
About 21 or 22. 22 is for a quarterback.
That's the cutoff.
Cutoff. That's right. At least with the high picks. Okay, if you're in the 2nd round, I'll take a Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end of the 1st round just because of the 5th-year option. Where the Saints are. But it's like, when I see that, it's like, I don't want that 25-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamar Jackson's only 26. And you drafting a quarterback that's 25. No.
Yeah, but when he comes in, he's gonna be ready.
Yeah, you better be. You don't have long.
You better. Yeah, by the time his rookie contract's open, he's gonna be.
Yeah, he's gonna be 30. He's gonna get one big contract, unless he can play till he's 45.
Well, you never know.
Yeah,
Well, his body.
and that if it's a quarterback, it's not as bad because they play a lot longer in today's game.
Yeah. Now, if he was a 25-year-old running back,
No, yeah, I'm out. I don't want him in second, third. I'm not drafting him. I'll take him undrafted.
yeah.
But I ain't drafting. Whenever it gets to that age, unless I know he can come in right away and play like a veteran, I wouldn't be drafting him.
Yeah, I mean, and you don't know that. I mean,
you don't.
not till they come
You
in
don't-
and start playing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's first round picks that's just a bust. You know, they don't pan out at all.
I mean, they're young whenever they're a bust. And like, look at Zach Wilson.
You can't say he was a bust.
Oh, he looks like a bust.
He didn't.
Well, he's a bust for the Jets. Put it that way. They
did
don't
not-
want him.
No, they don't want
They
him.
don't want him.
But the NFL is not patient anymore. Like I said before, they're just not patient anymore.
Oh no.
You got to be able to.
But you can't. If you're a GM or a coach, you have 1 year.
Nah, but I say they're not patient. But look what they did with Justin Fields now. They're being
but the only
patient with him.
reason because he had a decent season. He started doing good at the end of the year.
But that's right. They're patient. Patience
No,
paid off.
if he wouldn't have did that at the end of the year, towards the end of the year, they would have drafted a quarterback. They would not have traded down unless they traded down like maybe to the 4th. They would have picked a quarterback and traded Justin Fields.
Yeah, but
They would have did just like the Jets are trying to do with Zach Wilson.
but they
Get
were
rid of him.
still patient because they could have benched him.
No, you're not, Jason.
They benched Jameis Winston.
Not the Bucks,
No, the Saints.
Jason.
What?
No, the team that drafted him.
Oh.
There's a difference.
Okay.
Benching the person you signed, a veteran that you signed. Oh, you're not doing good enough. You're a bust.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I mean, Justin Fields, I mean, I'm glad the Bears are being patient with him because I'm telling you, he's going to have a Hall of Fame career.
The only reason they're patient because he started doing good.
But that's
if he would have
okay.
did good, he would have got traded or cut.
I understand. But if they would have lost their patience at the middle of the year because
But they didn't have nobody else. Who else they had? You can't even name
I
that.
can't name their
Yeah,
backup.
so what? Just let your rookie play. Let him figure it out.
And he figured it out. That's all I'm saying. Let your rookies play.
Yeah, they gave Zach Wilson a chance. They know he can't play.
They ain't give him nobody.
Garrett Wilson.
Don't tell me Garrett Wilson
and Brees Hall.
Don't tell me Brees Hall.
Yeah, they gave him 2 players.
No offensive line.
You can't say that. I don't know how their offensive line did.
I'm sure they did
They
bad.
might not have done the greatest, but they gave him a receiver. Look at Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
They gave him a receiver and he had a running back. No offensive line. And
Joe Burrow had Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. That's 3 receivers right there.
Jamar Chase
And you had Joe Mixon.
and Joe Mixon.
They gave him people. That's why he's playing the way he is.
They gave Zach Wilson people.
They gave him a 1 receiver
The rookie of
and
the
1
year
running back.
and the running back. He did get hurt during the year, but he was doing good.
I understand. But all I'm saying is
And they gave him a great defense. They're probably the best cornerback in the league right now.
who? Sauce?
Sauce? Yeah, Sauce Gardner.
Is that his real name?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't even ask Siri.
Let me ask.
No.
What is Sauce Gardner's real name?
Okay.
Nope.
No,
Don't
see,
see.
she
Don't know him.
She don't know.
So he can't be
He
that
ain't
good.
good either. I wouldn't have took him either. That'd be bad.
No, but yeah, he's a good corner. But I mean, just getting back to what I was saying, though. I mean, I'm glad the Bears are going with Justin Fields, and I say that, and they could draft a quarterback in the draft. Who knows?
They could trade back up. Now they got extra picks. Trade back up. Draft a quarterback. They're not drafting the quarterback.
I was fixing to say, man,
No,
that
they're not
was
drafting the
that was
quarterback.
pointless to trade down and trade back
No,
up.
they're not doing that.
No, but yeah, so I think the Bears made a good deal for themselves.
This is a good deal for both teams.
Oh yeah, it was.
It might be even better for the Panthers. We'll see what they do with that pick. If they trade down, get more picks, and draft a quarterback,
yeah.
you have to see who they draft and what everybody gets with these picks and see how they play out to see who won the trade. But
Yeah.
I would say the Panthers. if they trade down.
And see, I would say if they
trade
if
down,
they trade
if
back
not,
down,
the Bears,
Bears
especially if Jalen Carter falls to the Bears and they take him.
Yep.
Yeah, I would probably go with the Bears.
Yep. Because that's the start of their dominant defense dynasty again.
Yeah,
You
the Bears defense, they're not the same like they
no,
used to
I
be.
mean they had Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs. They had Hall of Famers,
and they still had they had Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks, but it just wasn't the same defense.
No. But if you can draft right now that you got all these picks, Bears fans, be happy because I'm telling you, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be just like they were in the past.
If Justin Fields figures it out.
Oh, he's figuring it out. I'm telling you.
We'll see. He might.
You. I'm telling you. I think the Bears are gonna do really good, and I'm gonna say the Panthers, depending on what quarterback they get, if they stay at number 1. Depending on the quarterback they get, I mean, I think they're gonna be good for years to come if they build around that quarterback.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, that's all I have to say.
That's it.
That's pretty much it about that trade.
Yeah.
So, well, I hope y'all like this show, and don't forget to subscribe before y'all
hit
sign
that like
off
button.
and hit that like button.
Yeah. If you have any questions before she comes turn it off, let us know.
Drop y'all comments and we'll answer them.
But she should be coming out. I think
you want to go get her?
I'm closer.
We have our producer come and turn it off. So.
Yeah. No, producer, they put the money into it, Jay.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
We poke.
Crystal. We're done.
Do you have any comments before? No? Okay.
She came out here.